I'm sure you're seeing all these updates from Elegant Themes. Divi 5 has more and more features being added to it almost every single week. Now, these features are making Divi even more flexible. But of course, with flexibility comes complexity. You'll find that just for a text module, you need to drill deeper and make more tweaks. Now, if you're designing the way we're designing in Divi 4, you'll find that every single time you're going to be designing your site, you're going to be going into each and every one of these little features to make some fixes. And this is going to take you a very, very long time to achieve a completed website. And not only that, if you were to give that website to someone else to take a look at, you're going to find that they're not going to know where you've made the changes and what strategy you used. Because as you can imagine, there are hundreds and hundreds of little custom features now that you can go in and adjust as compared to Divi 4. Is this a good thing? I would say yes, only if you know how to use Divi 5. The approach of Divi 4 is completely different. Divi 5 now needs a design system. Either you have to create your own, define all your colors, define all your fonts, define all your text sizes, your spacing sizes before you actually build your website. In fact, I have a course called the Divi Design Workflow. It shows you how you're supposed to be designing your websites in Divi 5. So the course is, I think, $37. The link to that will be in the video description below. So that is how you need to start designing your websites. Now, even if you know the process itself, you also need to understand that as Divi is getting bigger and bigger, like recently I heard they're adding gravity forms, they're also adding fluent forms to be native in Divi 5. What does that mean? Does that mean every time you need to add a form, you need to go in and start designing it? It's going to take you a very long time. So this is where on Divi University, because we finished the design system a few days ago, for if you don't have a design system and you don't want to spend so much time designing it yourself, I have the product. It's called the Divi Design System, Crafter Design System. The link to that will be in the video description below. It's a complete design system for Divi, which makes everything very, very easy to design in Divi 5. But the next level from that is going to be components. Components is the next layer that we need in order for us to be efficient in designing websites with Divi. Now, these components are reusable. Okay, so just to give you an idea, if you were to add, let's say, a module may be very limited. Like, for example, a blurb, right? It just has an image, text, and a description text. That's it. A component now is where you take it to the next level. Perhaps you want to add a call to action button to it. So that in itself, it becomes a component. Now, this is the next level that we are taking all our assets in Divi 5 to make it much easier for us to design our websites. And also, as you can imagine, if someone wants to build a website super fast for their clients and so on, it's going to be very difficult to build from scratch. So if you're a lifetime member on Divi University, you're going to get access to starter sites. These are ready to go websites. They're built on the design system, meaning even if you want to go in and make some updates here and there, it's going to be very easy because it's following a design system. So what I will recommend, if you are someone who wants to learn how to design websites with Divi, first you can take the Divi Mastery course. It's only $37. Once you understand how Divi works, you then take the Divi Mastery course and then the Divi Design System course, okay? So that you understand the process of designing. From that, you can build your own design system. Or if you don't want to spend too much time designing your own design system, there's a design system for you. It's $47. The link to that is in the video description below. From that point onwards is where we are heading to, which is building a component library. That's what we're working on now. We're building a massive component library. And then, of course, we're going to have all our starter sites, all based on the Divi design system. So where do we go from here? I know a lot of you have been waiting for a very long time. As you can imagine, and a lot of you understood this, I was building these products on Divi beta. Now, of course, some of you were getting very frustrated because things were not working. As you can, even right now, as we speak, Divi 5 has a lot of bugs. But a lot of you have understood that This is a new product, and it's built on top of a product that has been built from the ground up. You're going to have a lot of problems. So a lot of you have been very, very patient with me, and I really appreciate it. I really, really appreciate that. And your support in also helping in the community goes a very long way. As you can imagine, I have to respond to emails. I have to respond to messages. I also have to build the products. And I also have to be a dad. I also have to be a husband. So there is so much going on. And I'm glad that I have a community of people that really understand that. And for those of you that send me the coffees, it goes a really long way. Right now, the website has gone massive. It's gone really big. As you can imagine, all these messages we are saving, I think we're on 10 gigs now. Divi University is on 10 gigs. The hosting has become even more expensive. I think I'm paying close to $100 a month. And then there's also other monies that I have to pay towards. You know, sometimes I may have someone helping me with the development work. Those people need to be paid. So all those monies that you send me for the coffees, they really go a long way, and they really, really help. So for those of you that have been supporting me, please continue on, because we are growing our community. We are trying to make it massive. This needs to be the standard place for Divi users, where everyone gets help. There's resources. There's communications in there. That's my dream. And then after that, we're going to be having regular live shows where we discuss design, and we also collaborate with other plugins that work really well with Divi. Anyway, guys, I thought I'll give you a quick update. If you haven't purchased your Divi design system, go ahead and do so, because very soon the price is going to go up. So this is your last opportunity. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. Until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one. Take care.